Steel-toed dawn kicks dust from the sill. Coffee black as a layoff bill. Knuckles marked like Italian nights. Faith runs lean but the jaw still bites. Clock says go and the floor says prove. Boots say push when the lines don't move. If hope runs late like a bus in rain, I'll walk my miles with gravel in my veins. I don't need saving from the storm, I know. I am the wheel that learns to roll. I got gravel in my veins, not sugar on my tongue. Road dust on my breath, old fire in my lungs. If the dark lays down, I'll stand it up again. I'm the weight that holds, I'm the working man's amen. Gravel in my veins. Foreman's balk in a rust brown sky. Forklift halos drifting by. Paced up thin but the spine sits straight. Truth tastes iron, I chew my fate. I've seen doors close with a holy slam. Still found hinges in who I am. When the world says wait, I grind the chain. Turn cold to spark with gravel in my veins. No easy stare and no parade, just sweat and steel in the light I made. I got gravel in my veins, not sugar on my tongue. Road dust on my breath, old fire in my lungs. If the dark lays down, I'll stand it up again. I'm the weight that holds, I'm the working man's amen. Gravel in my veins. Keep it low, let the ember stay. Count to 10, then push the day. When the road gets rough, I don't complain. I just make a road through the pain. Not sugar on my tongue, road dust on my breath, old fire in my lungs. If the night leans hard, I'll shoulder it again. I'm the steel that stands, I'm the working man's amen. I got gravel in my veins, hear the wheel chain sing. Turn the mud to miles, make a crown from the sting. Gravel in my veins. Smoke-stained dawn and a roadside cross. Boot prints sunk where the river's frost. Paycheck thin as a borrowed prayer. Name stitched tight in a fraying wear. I've carried bolts in a busted pail, counted miles by the taste of rail. If mercy's late or the light runs out, I'll strike a spark from a mouth of doubt. I won't beg the weather to change. I'll lean my shoulder into the rains. I got iron in my breath, not a promise on a chain. Heat in every heartbeat, thunder in my name. If the night throws weight, I'll set my feet again. I was built to rise, not to break for them. Yeah, iron in my breath. Foreman's watch like a hanging moon. Lunch break hymns in a gravel tune. Scars keep score where the wrenches slip. Truth runs lean on a worker's lip. I've seen men fold when the day turns black. Ghosts ride cheap on a tired back. But I stake flame on the coldest wind. Let the storm come, I'm forged within. No to rise, not to break for them. Iron in my breath. Keep the flame small, keep it alive. Count your breaths, count to survive. When the wind says kneel, you pray standing. Pray standing. Pray standing. Raise your chin to the anvil sky. Make the dark taste every try. Every try. Every try. I got iron in my breath, not a promise on a chain. Heat in every heartbeat, thunder in my name. If the night throws weight, I'll set my feet again. I was built to rise, not to break for them. I got iron in my breath, hear the hammer in my chest. Turn the ash to light and the miles to yes. If the world says no, I'll answer with my step. I was built to rise with iron in my breath. Iron in my breath. Iron in my Laying down in a truck cab chill, thermal steam on the windowsill. Pockets thin but the back sits straight. I clock in early and argue fate. Grain sack moon fading out of sight. Boot soles hum with a working light. If mercy's late and the wind turns dire, I'll warm my hands on borrowed fire. Take what's small, keep it alive. Coals can teach a man to rise. I got borrowed fire, but it burns just fine. Pass from a stranger down the line. If the night feels heavy, like a closing wire, I'll strike this dark with borrowed fire. Borrowed fire that won't expire. Foreman's bark and the forklift whine. Steel sings sparks in a crooked line. Sweat carves maps where the daylight leans. Truth walks quiet in a man's machine. Seen door slam on a good man's name. Still I kept walking through the same. When luck runs thin and the ropes get tighter, I breathe in smoke, breathe out brighter. Hold that heat in a callous palm. Pass it on when the world needs calm. I got borrowed fire, but it burns just fine. Pass from a stranger down the line. If the night feels heavy, like a closing wire, I'll strike this dark with borrowed fire. Borrowed fire, steady and tireless. Keep it low, shield the flame, share it out, don't ask for fame. When the wind says kneel, stand high, carry fire. Carry fire. I got borrowed fire, and it lights my way from a stranger's hand to another day. If the night leans hard like a loaded wire, I'll cut it clean with borrowed fire. I got borrowed fire, hear the cinders choir, turn ash to dawn, make the miles step in tide, I was born to rise with borrowed fire, with borrowed fire. Sky and a busted gate, paced up thin but my hands hold weight, diesel breath on a borrowed coat. Truth runs lean in a working throat. I've buried doubts in a gravel bed, wore the wind like a crown of lead. If the dark says stay, I won't conform in. I'll swing this wheel like hammer toward morning. No easy road, no golden sign, just grit and steel to keep the line. Hammer toward morning, let the night here rain. Every blow a promise, every breath a spring. If the weight comes down, I'll set my feet and sing. I was built to rise. Hammer toward morning. Watch like a hanging cloud, forklift hymns in a warehouse crowd. Scars keep score where the wrenches slip, hope tastes sign on a working lip. I've seen doors slam with a holy sound, still found hinges in the common ground. When the cold bites hard and the hours feel foreign, I heed my name, hammer toward morning. No borrowed throne, no sainted past, just shoulder spark and tempered glass. Hammer toward morning, let the night here ring. Every blow a promise, every breath a spring. If the weight comes down, I'll set my feet and sing. I was built to rise. Hammer toward morning. Keep it locked, guard the flame. Count the strikes, name your aim. When the wind says kneel, stand forming. Stand forming toward morning. Let the night here ring. Every blow a promise, every breath a spring. If the world leans hard, I'll shoulder in a sting. I was forced to stand, hear the anvil sing. Hammer toward morning, through ash and warning. Turn the rust to road and the miles to dawning. When the dark says quit, I answer moving. I was born to rise. Hammer toward morning, hammer toward morning. Let the night here ring. Every blow a promise, every breath a spring. If the weight comes down, I'll set my feet and sing. I was born to stand, hear the anvil sing. Hammer toward morning, through ash and warning. Turn the rust to road and the miles to dawning. When the dark says quit, I answer moving. I was born to rise. Hammer toward morning. Gravel lung dawn, steel yard breath, lunch pail creed and a paycheck's death. Furnace smoke on a winter coat, Truth rides low in a working throat. I've hauled out like a dragon chain, counted hope in the nicknames of pain. If night says stall, I set my bite. I'll grind this rust into a line of light. No sainted past, no easy stare, just booting well against the air. Rust into light, hear the iron sing, every step a spark, every breath a spring. When the dark leans hard with a heavy ride, I brace, I rise, turn rust into light. Foreman's clock like a hanging bell, forklift hymns and a diesel swell. Scars keep maps where the wrenches slip, grit writes truth on a busted lip. I've seen doors slam with a holy roar, still found hinges in a weathered floor. If luck runs thin and the numbers bite, I'll pay in sweat by inches of light. No choir bright, no rescue sign, just shoulder spark in a fateful line. Rust into light, hear the iron sing, every step a spark, every breath a spring. If the night throws weight, I set my ride. I don't fold, I turn rust into light. Keep it low, guard the flame, count the miles, name your aim. When the wind says kneel, stand tight, stand tight, make light. Sing, every step a spark, every breath a spring. If the world says quit, I answer fight. I was forged to rise through working night. Rust into light, through ash and blight. Turn the miles to mean and turn the weight to right. When the dark draws close, I hold the line. I was born to rise. Turn rust into light. Dawn like a bruise on a loading dock. Cold breath curls off a ticking clock. Lunch pail gospel, steel-toed creed. Name stitched tight in a jacket's bleed. I count my steps by the weight I bear. Make a promise out of open air. If luck runs thin and the hours choke, I'll raise these hands like a living oath. No golden past, no mercy loan, just grit that says I stand my own. Hands like a note, hear the iron ring, every lift a vow, every breath a spring. When the night leans hard with a heavy yoke, I brace my name with hands like an oath. Hands like an oath. Forming eyes like a hanging moon, forklift halos hum their tune. Scars keep maps where the wrenches slip, truth taste sign on a working lip. I've seen doors slam with a holy sound, still found hinges in common ground. If the dog says down, I answer nope and set my bones in a cleaner slope. No parade pride, no rescue rope, just shoulder spark and stubborn hope. Hands like an oath, hear the iron ring, every lift a vow, every breath a spring. When the weight drops low and the tendons smoke, I hold the line with hands like an oath. Keep it small, guard the flame, count the lifts, name your aim. When the wind says kneel, stand close, stand close, make oath. the rafters ring, every lift a vow, every breath a spring. If the world says quit, I tighten the choke. I was built to rise, with hands like an oath. Through ash and smoke, turn rust to road, and the night to spoke. When the dark draws near, I set my stroke. I was born to rise, with hands like an oath.
Like a no.
Cold breath dawn on a two-lane fade, thermos steam in a jaw-like blade. Paced up then, but my stance holds true. Name stitched tight in a worker's blue. I've hauled weight under weathered sky, counted grit where the rails run dry. If luck won't talk and the clocks deny, I'll let my boots speak. Miles don't lie. No golden pass, no easy road, just proof you weren't in a carried load. Miles don't lie, they carve your name, stone by stone through smoke and rain. If the night leans hard with a crooked try, I'll hold my ground, 'cause miles don't lie. Glare like a hanging star, forklift songs hum near and far. Scars write maps where the wrenches slip, truth taste sign on a stubborn lip. Door slam shut with a holy sound, still I find hinges in common ground. When the wind says quit with a preacher's sigh, I tighten lace, let miles reply. Take what's small, keep it bright, let steps turn ash into morning light. Miles don't lie, they carve your name, stone by stone through smoke and rain. If the dark throws down with a borrowed lie, I'll make my case. These miles reply. Miles don't lie, miles don't lie. Count your breath, guard the flame, step by step, claim your name. When the road turns mean, keep driving dry, keep driving. Miles don't lie. If the world says no, I won't comply, I'll walk it down. These miles defy. Miles don't lie, hear the gravel testify. Turn rust to road as the night walks by. When the dark draws close, I answer high, I was born to lie. And miles don't lie. Miles don't lie. Miles don't lie. Miles don't lie. And miles don't lie. cold dawn on a rail yard bend, frost on the lock and a shift to mend. Neon hum from a tired motel, coffee steam like a winter spell. I've worn nights thin till the bones show through, counted breath like a stubborn truth. If the wind says stop where the black dogs roam, I shield this flame and I carry it home. Keep it small, keep it near, let a quiet fire steer. Lantern low, but it shows my way. One hand guards while the other prays. If the dark leans hard with the hunger's throw, I walk on through with the lantern low. Lantern low. On air and the steel beams ring, boot tread marks where the forklifts sing. Pale and thin but the boots still bite, miles make proof where the tongues make light. I've seen doors slam like a chapel bell, still found a hinge in a busted weld. If the road turns cruel and the stars say no, I square my jaw and I make it glow. Hold it close, feed the cold, let the small light run the whole. While the other prays. If the knife throws weight with a crooked blow, I press on through with a lantern low. Cut the fire, hide the shine, count your steps, hold the line. When the wind says kneel, stand slow, stand slow. Lantern low. Lantern low. While the other prays. If the world says quit, I answer go. I was cut to walk with a lantern low through sleet and smoke, turn ash to dawn with the steps I spoke. When the dark draws near, I let it know I was born to rise with a lantern low. Where the prayers begin. I've carried storms in a metal lunch, bit through doubt with a knuckle crunch. If the dark runs wild like a busted kite, I square my stance and I nail the night. No easy road, no borrowed shine, just hammer breath and a faithful line. Nail the night, drive it tight, board by board till the dawn holds right. If the weight comes down with a crooked bite, I brace my bones and I nail the night. psalms hum near and far. Scars keep maps where the wrenches slip. Truth tastes iron on a working lip. Door slammed shut with a chapel sound. Still I find hinges in common ground. When the wind says quit like a preacher might, I light the spark and I set the bite. No choir bright, no rescue sign, just shoulder spark and a steel back spine. Nail the night, drive it tight, board by board till the dawn holds right. If the dark leans hard where the bullet's right, I hold my frame and I nail the night. Low, guard the flame, count your swings, name your aim. When the sky says kneel, stand upright. Stand upright. Nail the night. Drive it tight, board by board till the dawn holds right. If the world says no, I answer fight. I was forced to stand through working night. Nail the night, turn ash to light, make a roof from rain, set the rafters right. When the dark draws close, I set it right. I was born to rise and nail the night. The loading gate, coffee bitters, the month end fate. Coats seem frayed where the winter's been. Name stitched tight and I still won't quit. I've hauled storms in a lunch pail tin, let the cold test bones and grin. If the dark swings heavy like a rust tooth grin, it hits the plate, meets steel under skin. No bright sign, no easy land, just bread that says I do not bend. Steel under skin, hear the hammer ring. Every step a spark, every breath a spring. If the weight comes down with a bully spin, I set my frame. There's steel under skin, steel under skin. Foreman's watch like a hanging star. Forklift psalms hum near and far. Scars riding maps where the wrenches slip. Truth tastes iron on a working lip. Door slammed shut with a chapel sound. Still I find hinges in common ground. When the wind says kneel with the preacher's grin, I square my jaw, feel steel under skin. No rescue throne, no velvet road, just shoulder spark and carried low. Steel under skin, hear the hammer ring. Every step a spark, every breath a spring. If the night leans hard with a crooked spin, I hold my ground. There's steel under skin. Keep it low, guard the flame, count your breaths, name your aim. When the dark says stop, walk in, steel under skin. Steel under skin. Steel under skin. a spark, every breath a spring. If the world says quit, I'd tighten grin. I was forged to rise with steel under skin. Steel under skin through ash and din. Turn rust to road and the miles to win. When the dark draws close, I set the pin. I was born to rise with steel under skin.
Graveyard shift at the yard gate hum. Coffee bitter, fingertips numb. Mask down low when the daylight thin. Blue arc sparks where the doubts break in. Steel it sings like a stubborn hymn. Gloves hold shake but the line stays trim. If the dark throws shade on the work I claim, I'll pull a steady beat and wield my name. No easy pass, no borrowed crown, just heat and hand to lock it down. Wield my name through smoke and rain. Let the sparks write truth on the iron grain. If the night leans hard with a crooked aim, I keep the torch alive. Wield my name. Wield my name. Time clock ticks like a freight train wheel. Boot soles track a confession of steel. Scars map roots where the clamps once bit. Pays run lean but the backbone's lit. I've seen doors slam with a holy thud. Still found hinge in the grit and mud. When the wind says kneel with the preacher's claim, I lift the hood, eyes full of flame. Hold the line, don't chase the glare. Let a quiet hand find cleaner air. Wield my name through smoke and rain. Let the sparks write truth on the iron grain. If the knife throws weight with a bullet frame, I square my stance and wield my name. Keep it slow, watch the pool, count the breath, keep it cool. When the scene runs wild, don't chase the flame. Stay steady, wield your name. Every breath of spring. If the world says quit, I answer same. No, set the mask and weld my name. Through ash and blame, turn rust to road and doubt to frame. When the dark draws close with a borrowed shame, I was born to rise and weld my name. Graveyard diner and a neon hum. Nickel coffee fingers numb. Paycheck thin as a winter skin. Boots ride truth where the trucks roll in. I watch the river take good men down. Pull at the bones till they don't make sound. But I plant my weight where the black waves shiver. Set my back hard like a stone in the river. I won't beg the water to change. I'll change my stance in its range.
Stone in the river.
Let the current try.
I'll take that pull.
And I won't slide by. If the night runs fast with the cold steel shiver, I hold my ground like a stone in the river.
Stone in the river. Stone in the river.
Sawmill steam and the blades then scream. Pallet towers like a crooked dream. Knuckles scored with a bandsaw skip. Truth tastes iron on a working lip. Bills stack high like a levee wall. Faith runs lean, but I still stand tall. When the flood mouth roars and the docks deliver, I square my jaw. Be a stone in the river. No easy bridge, no promised shore. Just lungs and will and a little more.
Stone in the river.
Let the current try.
I'll take that pull.
And I won't slide by. If the dark leans hard with a drowning quiver, I set my feet like a stone in the river. God the flame, keep it near. Count your breath, fight the fear. When the water says kneel, stand quicker. Stone in the river. Stone in the river.
Stone in the river.
Hear the current cry.
Breaks on my ribs.
But it passes by. If the world says sink, I answer never. I was cut to stand like a stone in the river. Through rush and sliver, turn flood to road. I hold the center. When the dark draws near, I hold the center. I was born to rise. A stone in the river. Stone in the river. Gray line dawn on a job site bare. Frost on beams and a biting air. Paycheck thin, but my stance holds true. Name stitched tight in a worker's blue. I've braced storms where the joy has grown low. Counted breaths while the winch is slow. If the night leans hard to pull me apart, I square my frame with with a load-bearing heart. No borrowed brakes, no easy charge, just gritting and line and a working art. Load-bearing heart. Hear the rafters sing, every step a spark, every breath a spring. If the weight comes down with a splintered star, I hold the span with a load-bearing heart. Load-bearing heart. Foreman's watch like a hanging star. Crane hook hums where the girders are. Scars map routes where the wrenches slip. Truth tastes iron on a stubborn lip. Door slam shut with a chapel sound. Still I find hinges in common ground. When the wind says kneel with the preacher's art, I set my steel in the load of my heart. No gilded road, no sainted part, just shoulder spark and measured chart. Load-bearing heart. Hear the rafters sing, every step a spark, every breath a spring. If the dark leans hard with a tearing star, I keep the span with a load-bearing heart. Keep it slow, watch the line, count the stress, hold the spine. When the seam says break, stand smart, stand smart. Load-bearing heart. Load-bearing heart. Let the rafters sing, every step a spark, every breath a spring. If the world says quit, I answer start. I was forged to rise with a load-bearing heart. Load-bearing heart. Through ash and bark, turn rust to road, make the miles remark. When the dark draws near, I hold the arch. I was born to rise with a load-bearing heart. Gravel lived on at the shop like glow. Coffee grit and a paycheck low. Rim on the bench and a hub like faith. Hands learn patience while the teeth find place. I've rolled through storms with a bent-up rim, felt the road judge every whim. If the dark throws sway like a crooked yoke, I set the center true. Spoke by spoke. No easy line, no borrowed lane, just quiet turns against the strain. Spoke by spoke, I pull it tight, round the wheel till it rides the night. If the weight leans hard with a hungry choke, I hold the center. Spoke by spoke. Spoke by spoke. Shop fan humming, the cold bite thin, knuckles nicked with a spokes bit in. Truth turns slow when the threads catch light. Hope sounds small, but it holds just right. I've seen road lie with a silver grin, promise smooth and kick your shin. When the wind says quit with a preacher's cloak, I answer still. Spoke by spoke. Keep keep the hub warm, keep your aim, let every turn rename your name. Spoke by spoke, I pull it tight, round the wheel till it rides the night. If the dark throws teeth like a rusty spoke, I true the reins. Spoke by spoke, count the turns, guard the flame, hold the line, claim the frame. When the road says crawl, roll slow, roll slow. Round the wheel till it rides the night. If the world says stop, I set my stroke. I was cut to rise. Spoke by spoke, through ash and smoke, turn grit to miles till the dawn awoke. When the dark draws near, I hold the spoke. I was born to rise. Spoke by spoke. Coffee black as a past due fade, jacket torn where the winter's bit, name stitched tight and I still won't quit. I've hauled storms in a lunch pail tin, bit down hard till the bolts gave in. If the night locks tight like it owns the air, I set my teeth in a crowbar prayer. No easy pass, no mercy spare, just leave a breath and a worker's prayer. Crowbar prayer under smoking rain, pop that lock, make a door from pain. If the dark leans hard with a deadbolt stare, I'll pry it back with a crowbar prayer. Crowbar prayer. Crowbar prayer. Crowbar prayer. Foreman's clock like a hanging star, forklift hymns hum near and far. Scars keep maps where the wrenches slip, truth tastes down on a stubborn lip. Door slammed shut with a chapel sound, still I find hinges in common ground. When the wind says kneel like it's fair and square, I bend that steel with a crowbar prayer. Keep the fulcrum low, keep the knuckles bare, let weight confess what a will can bear. Crowbar prayer under smoking rain, pop that lock, make a door from pain. If the night throws weight with a bully's glare, I hold my line with a crowbar prayer. Find the seam, don't waste a shove, count to 3. Push like love when the latch says no, don't leave it there, lean steady. Crowbar prayer. Let the rafters ring, every step a spark, every breath a spring. If the world says quit, I answer where? Show me the lock, I'll be waiting there. Crowbar prayer through ash and glare, turn rust to roll, make the miles declare. When the dark draws near with an iron stare, I was born to rise with a crowbar prayer. Crowbar.
at the warehouse gate. Coffee bitter as a background fade. Jacket torn where the winter's by name. Stitched tight and I hold it right. I've hauled storms in a lunch pail tin. Let steel test bone and find a grin. If the night says kneel with a preacher's mark, I square my jaw and I bend the dark. No easy stare, no gilded spark, just breathing hands to bend the dark. Bend the dark, hear the rafters ring, every step a spark, every breath a spring. If the weight comes down with a bully's bark, I set my frame and I bend the dark. Bend the dark. Watch like a hanging star. Forklifts on some near and far. Scars write maps where the wrenches slip. Truth taste sign on a stubborn lip. Door slam shut with a chapel sound. Still I find hinges in common ground. When the wind says quit like a holy lark, I light my will and I bend the dark. Keep the flame small, guard the mark. Let quiet heat bend cold or dark. Bend the dark, hear the rafters ring, every step a spark, every breath a spring. If the night leans hard with a crooked mark, I hold my line and I bend the dark. Count your breath, don't lose the fire. Name your aim, lift it high. When then the sky says no, push up, push up. Bend the dark. Let the rafters ring, every step a spark, every breath a spring. If the world says quit, I answer start. Turn rust to road while I bend the dark through ash and mark. Make dawn from sweat till the miles remark. When the night draws close, I hold the spark. I was born to rise and bend the dark.